commanded around the zone.
And here's Marte back in the lineup, and he has been swinging a very hot bat. He's out after the first with 30 home runs for Marte.
Lead the way.
Upstairs, and he has been particularly of 1158.
Well, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of on base. That's a lot of extra.
2-2. Ground ball back at third. Backhanded Caminero, and the throw is there. Nicely done by the young infielder down there. And that will be out number one.
Yeah, had to step into that throw. Here it is. Marte making a bid for extra bases. Caminero able to get to it. Now finish it off. A nice strong throw.
It's a cut and miss. Last night. 0-2. 2-strike pitch. That is strike three call. He throws him that pitch right out over the plate.
Guessing that is for strike two. And all of a sudden you get the fastball. That is a very hittable fastball, but you got a guy with a pencil at the plate looking for something different. There you go.
It was a great look, McCarthy, as he departed the batter's box. Gurriel Jr., Lourdes Gurriel.
Down the middle of the plate because they're sitting on something off speed.
And now the it's upstairs. The Rays so happy to have him back. And a cut and a miss there.
Fastball, he gets great extension on it, great arm speed. And as we saw against the Orioles, he can be effective with that pitch against righties, of course, but against lefties too.
And that's popped into short left. Walls out from shortstop. And he had him out in front on that one. 1, 2, 3, go.
Take the time now, try not to push through it and cause further damage. Assuring that, Kevin Cash said, pushing back Taj, Baz, and Pepio, as well as Springs to the start.
An extra day. He was scheduled to pitch tomorrow. Rays and Jeffrey Springs with a 2-run lead. Tapper foul there with Josh Lowe swiping home in the bottom of the first. And that's just off the corner.
That's why, they lead the league in stolen bases, the American League anyway.
And a swing and miss at that 3-2 changeup. And boy, he was way out in front of
changeup. Again, he sells it so well. He's got a quick arm with it, and these hitters are just completely fooled. You end up swinging at the arm speed more than you do at the baseball, and that's what it looks like. Way out in front, missed that ball by.
Upstairs, would mind to have one of those around the house and the office. That's a strike. Fastball.
Come up with some different ideas.
That's a strike. Favorite causes during the weekend. Saturday, for the most part, highlighting that. And there's that changeup again. Back-to-back changeups to get strikeouts of Bell. And
makes a great changeup is you really have to sell it. You have to convince yourself and get that hitter to commit.
And the first pitch to the third. And that's fouled right back.
With Gino. I'll give you that.
Yes.
Bob Brenly goes with Gino. If it's good enough for Bob.
Ground ball to third. Backing up Caminero and that long throw. And the tag by Brandon Lau. 1, 2, 3.
0-2. Division titles, playoff appearances, the only difference yet been able to pull that off.
One strike to Kevin Newman, second baseman.
Crazy was that World Series. It got delayed a couple of days.
Yes. And the Rays were kind of
2020, the pandemic season run.
Popper right side. That's Brandon Lau hustling out there for first. Tries to make it over the shoulder catch and just off the side of that mitt. That's going to be a base hit. Difficult play.
No man's land, and Brandon does a good job of tracking it and just never gets into the pocket.
First pitch strike. Sharply hit through the coaching box. And that's a strike right out there on the corner. Got him looking on a changeup that time.
I'll tell you, because that was Game 7, it was all hands on deck in that bullpen. The Park Grand Slam, those are the two fastest I've ever run.
This is going to be a foul ball up the...
I mean, you really...
Oh, great changeup again, 1 and 2.
And I'll be inning like a hot knife through butter. I mean, it was too easy. And we were sitting out there like, wow. I mean, this does not look good. And then all of a sudden... started, and then of course Gonzalez muscles that one out there into shallow left center field. I don't know if you could call that and probably because of the 2001, the only people rooting for the Diamondbacks were Diamondbacks fans.
And I don't know how you separate sometimes the personal from something like that, but boy, that's a special moment indeed. Fly ball, that's Josh Lowe. He's going to take care of that. And a man left.
To be a part of that. Now, Cash referenced earlier this year when Siri was pulled from a game against the White Sox for how he went one of this club's most passionate and important players.
The ball hit to the right side. Morel's going to make the pickup on one hop. And
then the hope is, and it's exactly what we've seen before, that the gets back out there, you're going to get, yes, the better version. But there are times always has to be there, and sometimes that message needs to be sent.
High fly ball toward the line and right. Josh Lowe's got a lot of ground to cover, and that's going to be. There is a strike call. Gurriel Jr.
Shows you don't have to throw 98. Just be effective with changing speeds, changing eye level. It has looked like Jeffrey Springs, what you're used to seeing from him.
Josh Bell taps it down to third. Scoop. Camanero's throw to first. Gets him. Bell is out of there, and it's a 1-2-3 fourth inning.
Team record 14-2, 2.14 in the ERA. That whip just over 1. I mean, that is dominant.
The fifth. Stayed. Swing. There's a fast. And the change up and he gets that outside corner. Wow. What a pitch that was out there. Knees, corner, away.
Edge, you just cannot execute it any better. Not much of a question there by Grichuk.
Ground ball, that's foul outside of third. Suarez grounded to third his first time. Liner into left, that's going to fall. One hop in front of Carlson. Suarez picks up the second hit for the Diamondback.
It was the changeup, and Suarez, I'll tell you.
Newman. Pitch is upstairs. Upstairs, Newman. Upstairs. Bad stroke into left for a base hit off a changeup. And it's first and second with one out. And Newman is 2 for 2.
And the changeup, that's what's been interesting about Jeffrey Springs and that changeup. Coming into play today, that batting average against his changeup was 400. However, the whip in keeping with the percentage.
First pitch. Perdomo sends a fly ball into center field. That's DeLuca there to make the catch. A tag at second. Suarez will advance to third. Holding at first, Newman. Arizona. 208. soft looper into right. A base hit to drive in the run. Suarez scores. Newman goes to third, and Herrera picks up a run batted in, making it 4-1.
Here in this ball game, all 3 hits in this inning have come on the changeup. So you're getting the good with the bad. And by the way, that was not a bad changeup down and away. Right.
2 outs, and now Marte takes a big swing, and Marte takes a big cut at a fastball. 2-strike pitch, up and away. And that's plenty wide
On it, and then all of a sudden the late movement takes it to the edge of the plate, and the at-bat's over. The inning's over.
Toss to first. Herrera right there on the bag, so building the 2-2, and a ground ball to third. That's a foul ball, and how about that for a throw from Caminero, and he got it there on one hop to Lau.
That was so far across his body. This is a ridiculous throw. Okay, clearly foul, but look at that. I mean, all in one motion, and it's right on the money.
Upstairs, rings all set, 3-2, and he loses him up and away, and the bases are loaded on the 2-out walk, and struck out and grounded out in this one. And he missed the slider there. It's the pitch of the inning for Springs, and it's lifted into center. DeLuca closes and makes the catch to retire the side. Arizona leaving the bases loaded. Josh Lowe will lead off.